Hello, guys. We'll be starting shortly. I hope everyone is doing all right. Yeah, just finishing setting up everything. All right. I hope everyone is doing fine this evening. Okay, let's see. I think. Yeah. We just start like this. How is everyone doing? I hope you guys are doing all right. Market's dumping. Oh. Another day in the trenches, I guess. Yeah. But I know you guys are doing fine, just fine. We'll be checking, some news, some Twitter, what's going on with the PulseChain and HEX communities. What else? Yeah, I thought of a few topics we could discuss today. Richard Hart back streaming soon. Who knows? Who knows? But we'll be discussing that, guys. I know you like this sort of speculation, so yeah. I'll be talking about HEX staking too. I think it's a topic that we haven't touched in a little bit, so yeah, that should be good. What else? HEX staking. Just writing in the chat so that I don't forget. It happens when I ramble. Yeah. Oh yeah. I need to adjust the Twitter chat as well. Twitter feed, let's say. I'll be doing that in a second. Actually, I can do it now. Let's see. There we go. Yeah, it should be alright like this, I think. We'll see. We'll see in a bit. I'll just minimize my window. Do you guys recognize what's over there? There. No? We'll see if anybody recognizes that beautiful sign. It's amazing. It was a gift, a nice one. All right, let's get the parties going. The party started. All right, let's check some Twitter news, see what's going on. Oof. $1.5 million bridge out of PulseChain after Richard defeated the SEC. Too much soy, says your friend Somi, and he's right. He's right. This is it's a little bit sad. People are jitting out, selling the news. That's part of the game, I guess. Buy the rumor, sell the news. This is a very cool tweet from the Moon King. Can you guys? Oh, by the way, let me know if the music is too loud or if it's good. Yes, looks good to me, but you let me know. Also, I'm curious. The last time that I tried to put sound on this, I don't think that it worked. So when you guys are a little bit more chatty, we'll try to to play some videos and see if it works or not. But anyways, Crypto Ran was basically in 2021 interviewed. I think this was after, is it after or before? Richard shouldn't be in every time. He was a traitor. But I think this was after he interviewed Richard. He spoke to Richard and he was saying, I actually thought about it. He's not a scammer. He's very transparent. I actually remember this video from him back in the day. Nice, man. Nice one, B Roots. Because this is important because we attack a lot, right? Our community attacks a lot, and that is mostly fine, I think, because it gets people angry, and angry is a powerful emotion, anger. So they want to be right. They want to be right, and they will, chase and follow and like until they're right. So it's a very powerful emotion, I think. But we need to be fair and straight and honest. And CryptoRun actually, spoke positively about Richard Hart and like everything back in the day, right? I think nowadays he was a little bit more skeptic, I guess, because of not only the SEC but because of the Interpol thing, I guess. But he spoke highly of Richard when everybody was attacking him. So props to that. It's good that people remember the good stuff, because the good stuff is important, and everybody likes when people remember the good stuff you did, right? It's much easier to only remember the bad stuff, right? So nice find B Roots. It's important. Everybody likes that, right? To be recognized. So it's good, man. It's good. And CryptoRun, like the I think the bigger in terms of followers you are, the more ego you have, or not the more ego you have, but the more you need to feed your ego, right? So, and that's just part of the game, right? You feel more important, right? You have more followers, so that's natural, I guess. So I think it's important that we feed their ego, because they like that. Everybody likes that, but especially people with a high follower count, right? They like to feel important, that they said cool things and people recognize that. So it's important that we chase these big accounts and let them know that we actually know how to recognize that. It's not only about attacking people. This one from Crypto Coffee. Fuck. Yes, Ethereum. It's going to zero, man. We're fucked. Richard, please sell quick. Please. I'm joking. But it would be cool if you would start another topic. The expectations. Should we have them? Because Richard buying PulseChain assets, right? That is an expectation. I have it, right? Everybody has it. So, but that is that's an expectation. Like, should we have that expectation? Is that the only way we see PulseChain pumping, or are there other ways? So it's I think it's a cool topic. We'll talk about that, I think, later. For now, let me focus on the Twitter stuff, because this is like the way for me to actually read the stuff, and just like not just like black zapping. The scammer was wrong. Yes, they were all wrong. They need to be held accountable. I agree. That is true. Shill Gates, hoping this ends up being the biggest bull run of all time. Oh yes, it will be, sir. It will be. I am a Hex OG. Yes. If you're next year Hex OG, yeah, right. The haters in disbelief. Oops. Following, of course, man. Following Richard Hart. Come on. The haters are in disbelief. Liking my own tweets. Let's fucking go. Not having VCs in ecosystems is a weakness, not a strength. Getting artificial low price and private tokens is not so great, but taking big financial risk to fund ecosystem is over market over a long time. Okay, but taking big risk to funds. I mean, well, look, I have this opinion about VCs. I worked with VCs in the past, in different occasions, and I mean, I see the value that they can bring, but I also see the problem with VCs. It's like any shareholder, right? I guess you need to make them happy, and sometimes making the shareholders happy doesn't mean making the business happy, right? So it's a difficult conundrum. Let's say it's a difficult conundrum. It's good for the money, but then all the concessions that you need to make sometimes destroy the business, right? So yeah, it's not easy. I see what I understand what Tanto is saying, right? Boom, like, but It's not that simple, in my opinion. It's not that simple. I think if you want to have VCs, you need to have the right VCs, the people with the right mindset, the people who understand what your goal is and how you are going to achieve it. And if they can help you, besides the money, great, because I think that's actually one of the purposes of a good VC, let's say. It's not only giving you money, but it's enabling you to do stuff with that money, right? Opening doors, opportunities, etc. Sometimes that's even more important than the money itself, because money, it's not that difficult to get. Although a lot of people think it is, it's not. It's not really that the difficult part. The difficult part is like having a plan and making sure people trust you, right? To spend the money wisely. And sometimes they like to say things because it's their money, right? So it's a difficult position, I think, for like with VCs. I prefer Richard's way. Like Richard is the VC, right? That's it. I like that. Like it's always simpler when you have like fewer people, you know, in command positions. When you have a lot of people, like, you know, flapping their lips and giving their opinions, it's way more complicated. That's why I don't think democracies are, you know, amazing, because they tend to fail because of exactly of this. Too many people with stupid opinions have a chance to talk, basically, you know. And yeah, it is what it is. It's one of those things, right? But I understand, like, Deepcatcher points. Like, he's good. He makes good points, and I think he raises the discussion level. I like that. He's not like attacking Richard, like, just because he's not doing what he likes, but he raises the, like, you know, good points and important discussion points, let's say. Oh, nice. Docile. How are you doing, baby? You doing well? VC deals. Oh, let me put it on. Boom. I don't want to put it logo, bro. I want to put his comments. Oh my god. Sometimes this doesn't work well. Wait. How can I? Yesterday could I highlight the comments, so I cannot. Oh wait, sorry. I'm looking at the wrong place. Oh, silly me. It's not this one. Sorry, it's this one. There we go. VC deals is kind of why we can't move price-wise at the moment. I mean, maybe you're right. Maybe that's why, or maybe like with VCs, it could be the opposite, right? Like they would be a huge sell pressure. Like you need to understand that VCs are the number one sell pressure. That's it. There's no other way to look at this. Like imagine Rackham, right? People hate Rackham. They're like always hating on the guy, but that's a VC, bro. That's literally VC. That's how they behave. He's just open about it, but that's literally their behavior. They want to sell as soon as possible just to make sure that they get the money that they invested, and that's absolutely fine, man. Look, man, I worked with Mario Nafal, so he's like a top player, and that's just part of the game, man. Like these people are awesome. They open you like doors, like and opportunities, and if you can take them, it's amazing. But it's a business, man. It's not. They're not like there to because they're your friends. They're there because they want to make money, right? And usually make money as fast as possible. Okay, so you need to understand this. Sometimes it's great not having VCs, in my humble opinion. That's why actually I look at it so much into PulseChain, because it does not have VCs. I like that. I really like that. And I understand the opportunities that come with VCs, but it's a concession, right? Like we need to accept that either they buy before we do or they buy after. And if our goal is for them to buy after, it's harder, but they will. Right? If the price pumps, if the ecosystem is good, they will buy, right? And they will chill it to their friends, etc. Right? So we just need, again, it's always about patience. It's literally it's only about that. You just need to be patient, and then somebody probably will pump the price. Maybe it will be the God Loyal, maybe it will be Richard, maybe it will be people from another chain, Sui or Binance chain, or doesn't matter, like some chain, they just realize like, oh my god, now we like PulseChain. I don't know. I cannot predict why people will buy. It's impossible for me to do, and I will not even try. I can make, I'm gonna say educated guesses, but they're not very educated, I guess, in the sense they're just guesses, right? So, yeah, I think it's an opportunity not having VCs right now. We should take it, and we should work hard for our bags, right? We need to work hard. That's the point. They're not going to promote themselves alone, you know. We cannot expect VCs or other people to do that for us. We need to do it ourselves. We need to learn better skills. We need to improve ourselves so that we can also improve the ecosystem. That's my belief. I'm not passive in the sense I don't wait for stuff. I do stuff, right? I don't care if people like it, people don't like it. I just do stuff because I think it's important. Some stuff works, other stuff doesn't work. That's how it is, right? That's why everybody was like hating on Deepcatcher. Oh, the Go first thing, like, doesn't matter. It's he tried something like his end goal was actually attracting people from Solana and not taking people away from PulseChain. Obviously, did it work well? No, it did not work well. Doesn't matter. It was he tried, and I hope more people try stuff, right? We never know what's gonna work. That's my humble opinion. We never know what's gonna work. Sometimes it's the really stupid stuff, Like, imagine if I told you that there were like 3 plans, right? Like in 4 years ago, one plan, Richard talking about utility and how cool X is. Richard, I don't know, being positive and blah, blah, blah. Or Richard, like, just hating on people and buying stuff and making people jealous. And maybe that would be the option that more people would be like, no, don't do that. And they did, right? So I don't know. It's always hard to gauge what's really the best, strategy, road. I don't know. That's why I like people doing stuff, because sometimes it's the stuff, the things that you really don't think are gonna work that worked actually. So yeah, you never know. I love these tweets. People told me this was a scammer. I should have thought myself, the coin is still cheap. He's right, the coin is still cheap. Okay, I think this was like, is this stuff from let me just reload this. There we go. Come on. There we go. Wait, why is it not loading? Sorry guys, let me just refresh this. How is the sound? Is the sound good? Is the sound nice? The music? Share, let me know. Describe this man with one word. God. God King. Let's connect. God King, just one word. Okay, send the Bitcoin from reversed. Okay, blah blah blah. Everybody's undecided. Oh man, I would like your friend saw me and Richard Hartwin live stream. Of course, I already live streamed with Richard Hart. I was one of the lucky guys. Yes, indeed. I took my chances, you see. Sometimes it pays off, guys. I took my chances. I met him in 2018 in Sweden. And yeah, party, like all that stuff, and then had some cool videos. And 2 years later, I think, 3 years later, out of the blue, I was like, I sent him the video, one of the videos, and he was like, I don't remember what he told me, but where did you get this? Something like that. I was like, yeah, it's Sweden, man, like the Ivan on Tech conference thing. And he was like, man, like, cool, or whatever. And then we did the interview afterwards. So yeah, you never know, man. Take chances. I took mine, and now I have a video on Richard's channel, and that's probably the thing I'm the most proud about. Yeah, it's awesome. I'm really proud of, like, having an interview with Richard, man, back in the day. Awesome stuff. Really, like, return. We spoke about that a little bit yesterday, I guess, but we can stop Twitter for a second and, like, discuss that a little bit, I guess. Will Richard stream? Kyle, nice, from Superstake. There we go. See, another guy building on Hex. That's cool, man. Congrats on Superstake. I hope it continues to grow. 60 days rolling stakes. I heard a little bird told me that they're paying a higher yield than staking solo. So, there is a good option for people who still want to stake, want to click the buttons, right? But don't want to do it solo. Superstake, you got a pool party. When 100x, Kyle, bro? That is a good question, man. We'll get there when 100x, man. But before that, let me just thank my sponsor, Superstake. I'm kidding, bro. No, but honestly, check it out. It's a cool protocol. No admin keys, finished product. The hex ethos, let's say. So check it out. Like pool party, it's also good for not. It's kind of like rolling stakes at the end of the day. Not the same, obviously. Like any hex derivative, Maximus, like Deci, all the perpetuals, Hedron, the Hedron, the HSI, sorry, Hexstake instances, I think, Hex One. I mean, there's so many. I like them. I like all the derivatives, as long as they don't have admin keys. I'm happy, right? I'm super happy. So when hex to $100, man, that's a very good question, and people think it's crazy and it's impossible and all that shit. But honestly, now it's even more probable, right? Because the yield is like 99% reduced. So yeah, like there's a very high chance that X goes to insane prices, absolutely insane prices we cannot dream of, right? Like $100. That's is it crazy? Does it sound impossible? Yes. Like 50 cents did back in the day. Nobody said 50 cents. I don't remember anybody, saying hex to $1. I mean, yeah, they could say, right? But nobody really thought that, right? So $100 X. Yes. It's possible. It is quite possible. The OA still has a lot of the supply it's taking, meaning that it's earning more, getting back some of the share that it lost, along these 3 years. And now, what can happen to the price? Probably just upwards, right? Less yield, less sell pressure. I mean, do I expect the price to move up? Yes, by a couple of order of magnitude. Yes. Obviously, yes. That's what I expect. So $100 X, yes. And while this seems impossible, I think that people will go crazy once Hex goes above its prior all-time high, because while a lot of people say that they expect that to happen, do they really? We'll see, because I predict there will be tons of volatility, just 10 cents, 50, around between 10 cents and 50 cents. It's going to be crazy. A lot of sellers, like people who, it's hard, man. It's hard to hold something that goes down 99% and then just keep holding when it goes back to all-time high. A lot of people will be like, nope, it's my ticket out of here. So, and they'll regret, I think, because like a month later or so, they'll be like, whoa, I could be a millionaire now. Haven't I sold? But yeah, that's what happens, man. That's what always happens. Let's see. What else? See, 6x more real, less than 100 daily volume. Yeah, it's crazy, man. It's good stats, man. Very good stats. I like that. So it's always, an opportunity to play with, different derivatives. Different derivatives. I always say the same, which is, and this applies to any derivative, right? It's not a good or bad thing. It's just what it is. At least it happens for now, which is they have less liquidity, right? Like any derivative, Maximus, Superstake, Hex one, doesn't matter, right? Like I don't think there's one with more liquidity than the Hex, which means that if you have a lot, right, and you want to sell, you might get slippage, right? But or you can wait, right? And you can, for example, Maximus derivatives, you can get back your principal plus yield when they end, so you don't really need to sell. But if you choose to, probably if you have a lot, you need to sell slow, right? Because they usually have a little bit less liquidity. But just one of those things. It applies to, usually it applies to the tokens that are built on top of other stuff, right? Not that it will always be like that. It can change at absolutely any time. So Yeah, also don't forget that, guys. Yes, thanks, Richard, man. Richard is the man, bro. Richard is the man, Cal. He is the man. He builds cool stuff, cool ideas. He takes his sweet time to think about stuff. I like that. He shares what he needs to share. Like, he doesn't share the plan. There's no roadmap. There's nothing. I like that. We are always caught, by surprise. It's always unexpected. I mean, it's cool. He's a great founder. He's a great founder. And people are, I don't think they give him enough credit, right? For like the shit that he took. And, just because he didn't stream, like, who cares? He continued to tweet. He continued, to support his projects the way that he could, in my opinion. So, props to Richard, bro. Props to Richard. Let's get back to Twitter. Oh yeah, wait. I was talking about Richard actually streaming, right? And then Kyle interrupted us. I'm joking, bro. You can interrupt at any time, man, anytime. But I think now it's obviously more probable that he streams than I did before. Obvious reasons, right? And I think I have always said that once the SEC case dropped, and I'm not sure about the Interpol thing, honestly, because I don't know how serious that is. Honestly, I have no idea. In serious in terms of, can he travel? Can he, I don't know, do his normal life, or he can't? Right? I don't know. It might be the case that he doesn't want to stream for other reasons, right? I said before, like, he might have learned something from this, right? In the sense that he could have been, like, too exposed. So I don't know. There's many ways we can see this going. Him streaming back like every single day, almost, right? Or going to interviews, etc. Or the opposite, like him not streaming at all, just speaking through Twitter, the blockchain, pumping prices, etc. Right? I don't know. I'm quite curious, actually. I'm quite curious, right? I think streaming is one of those aces, right? That I would use later, at a later stage, right? Just because I think streaming is more about people not selling. So just to keep people content, right, with their bags, like, of course, to buy more, sure, yeah. But the consequence, I guess, is people not selling, I think. So that's quite that would be quite the achievement, I think, him streaming, because it would make people want to hold longer, I think. We shall see. The music is good. I like this music. Some AI music. It's not bad. All right, let's get back to Twitter. Let's see what's going on. Speaking about the devil, Super Hex is the bull. No, bro, still charging. Let's go. I like this tweet. Wait, is he against, or I don't know? I didn't get it. Okay, but he has both, right? So is he insulting himself? I don't get it. I think you can have whatever you want, and it's good if, like, it's really good if you can concentrate all your wealth in one asset, and that asset really performs well. That's obviously extremely smart in hindsight, right? It's like, oh, had I known X would pump, like, 10,000 X, I would put everything into X. Well, guy, yeah, sure. I get it, but in case you're wrong, that's yeah. There's how like I think it's more like the sooner you find something that is going to pump a lot, and the more you buy, the better. 100%. We all agree on that point, right? But because the earlier you buy, the more risk you take, maybe it's not smart to over allocate, right? That's why I think like it's very, I'm not gonna say easy, obviously, but it's not uncommon. You can with $1,000 grow to 100K or even 1 million, right? It's not something that's that impossible. So I mean, to each own its strategy, but I would myself not risk too much in just one asset, just because when I like to buy it super early, right? That's my preference. My preference is not allocating too much, but buying like super extremely early. Basically, if I can do that, I don't need to risk that much to make crazy gains. And it's a repeatable process. That's the point, right? It's when people are like, oh, you cannot do many thousand X's, it's hard. I mean, sure, it's hard, but you can do many thousand X's. That's the point. And that's a good thing about crypto, is that there's always a new opportunity. Obviously there's coins that I think have a higher chance of doing a lot of X's, obviously. And would I prefer to buy something that's more established? Sure, absolutely. That's what gives me the confidence to buy a lot, right? It's being more established. But at the same time, I know that the gains won't be as crazy as something new, probably, right? Many factors, liquidity, attention, it is. Like every cycle, the gains are less, they're marginal, right? So less powerful, let's say. In that sense, commonly new is always better. Doesn't mean that other coins from previous years, let's say, don't pump. They will pump, of course. And I hope that not I hope, but it would be cool, right, if an older coin would pump harder than like new coin, just because it would offset the market expectations, right? Because the market expects new to be always better. So, and when I say always better, I mean price appreciation wise, right? I don't mean better in the sense of technology or utility or just price wise. Let's go. All right, PulseChain, HEX, Cadenza, Tezos. My God, is that still the thing, Tezos? Oof. I thought it was that. There was a guy on YouTube always chilling Tezos. What was his name? He was like an Asian guy, an Asian dude. I don't remember. Like he was cool because he was like from the old school. I don't remember his name. Right. Yeah, this could be true. XRP in conversation because of professional business development. Sure, I get it. And again, like we spoke about this yesterday, like probably it would be better for us if Richard, instead of streaming, would do like political meetings and meetups and meet people in the real world, right? But again, yeah, it's one of those things. It does have some benefits at the end, or not doing that and just having a decentralized protocol could also work. We don't know, man. I understand it's a matter of probabilities and odds and likeliness or likelihood, sorry, but I really don't know. This connects back to the VC stuff, I guess. Having influence in the political sphere, like Cardano and Charles, do. They always care about like their image in the political sphere and all that stuff. So I don't know, man. I don't know. Oh, there we go. Look, we're here. Boom, let's share. Yes, let's do this. 100% price tip, okay, yeah. This is actually very interesting point. Nobody new is interested to change their mind based off what the government thinks of Richard Hart and PulseChain. It's true, man. Like, my experience with the PulseChain haters is that they still hate PulseChain and Richard and X, and it doesn't matter what the government says, right? It only matters if it's like what they think, right? If it's what they don't like, if it's the opposite, they won't change their mind because they're right and everybody else is wrong. And that would happen to us too. I'm not criticizing. Like, if the government said Richard, like, he's a criminal, I would be like, nope, you're wrong. He's not a criminal. So it's just a matter of values. I think people who are against Richard Hart are not only retarded, like, because they must be retarded. They don't have the ability to think, to see past a certain point, which is a very simple, like, very basic point, which is to listen to the guy for 10 minutes, right? It's not even that hard. Oh, but I can't. Oh, but this and that. Oh, but this excuse or that excuse. Like, they're just retarded. They don't want to do the work. They want other people to think for themselves. Actually, I had an interesting. I'm not gonna say debate. It's not a debate, right? It's just comments on chat groups, right? I don't usually spend any time on chat groups on Telegram, but when Richard, like, say something, when something big about PulseChain or Richard, or, like, happens, I like to share, because there's always haters who come along. I've been kicked out of so many groups because of Hex is amazing, because they always get extremely triggered, like they don't accept that he's a better man than them. They don't accept that you can be a better man, like build cool products and be rich and be like to spend money. They don't accept that. They're like socialistic parasites. That's it. And like I speak about Portugal a lot. I'm Portuguese, as you guys know, and here it's so depressing in that sense, man. It's so depressing. Like, the crypto associations are really, like, they're filled with these people. It's horrible. They promoted Mika, actually. I don't know if you guys are aware, but they are promoters of Mika, like the crypto associations in Portugal. It's like retardedness, like max retardedness. They should be against that, right? It's the opposite of why crypto was invented. But no, of course they're in, like, helping and doing all the shit that they shouldn't be doing. And when you mention Richard Hart, they lose their minds. Like, these people, they go crazy because it represents something that they wish they were. It's as simple as that. They wish they were rich. They wish they could build, like, awesome protocols that people love. That's what they wish. But because they're not capable of that, they want to destroy him. They want to shut him down. That's what parasites do. Simple as that, man. These people are parasites. So for me, it's and I tell that people close to me, for me it's very easy to understand this somebody is smart or not in terms of crypto, right? If they've been in crypto for quite some time and you ask them about Hex and they have like doubts, or if they say, oh, that's a scam, or like the founder is a scammer, or something like that, you know that that they're just retarded. It's like they don't have the ability to think. They just gobble up information that they're told. That's it, man. It's quite sad, man. Yeah, it's quite sad. But I think in Portugal, in that sense, it's not great. We have people are not like thinkers. I like, it is what it is. You can see by the vaccines, right? It's like everybody, like here, it was the #1 country in Europe where people got the most vaccinated, right? So, right. They're not very bright, but things will change. I'm sure things will change for the better at some point. We can already feel the wave of change coming. So it will eventually come here too. It usually takes its sweet time, but which is like funny because we have a lot of companies and founders here. Like, I think I told you guys this too, but there's a lot of founders here from big projects. People are not even aware. I even spoke about the name yesterday, but I won't mention him. I think he wants privacy. Everybody likes their privacy, but people tend to flock here to Portugal. It's a good country in terms of weather and food and blah blah blah. But then, and the people are awesome in the sense they're cool to hang out, right? We like to have fun, let's say. But then when you kind of dig a bit deeper and you understand how the Portuguese are in terms of mentality, you understand, oh my God, these people are like socialists. They're like, they're not tailored for crypto in any way, right? It's actually quite funny. but yeah, it will improve. I'm sure it will improve at some point. But yeah, man, Somi's so right. Like, people are not interested in learning; they're just interested in being right. And in the case of Richard, it's so easy to hate him. When I say easy, it's because they're mid-curve, right? They cannot see beyond the veil. They see, the guy is wearing these clothes and buying stuff, and I don't like that. Okay, guy, I don't care. Just like, I don't know, people do stuff that you don't like, and who cares, right? Like, imagine if they cared about so much as they care for Richard, like as they do for their favorite musicians or like whatever. They would not like anybody, because everybody has tons of stuff that they won't like for sure. Richard just knows how to nag these people. So it's actually a very, I think, effective marketing tool, in the sense that you can easily identify the people who are like just retards and don't really understand the grassroots movement of crypto, right? It's as simple as that, right? I have a ton of Bitcoiner friends, and they understand, hex. They don't, it's not that they like it or buy it, but they understand the core values, right? They understand the contract is decentralized, all that shit. There, of course, they don't like the OA and all that stuff, but they understand how it works, right? They're like, okay, if he doesn't sell it, it should be fine, because it's a basic concept to understand, right? So yeah, you need to trust Richard not to sell. Yeah, sure, the OA, sure, absolutely, man. Or not, if he could nuke the price and then it would recover, in my opinion. So it's like Satoshi, right? If he sells, who cares? Like, at some point it would recover, right? It's like it doesn't matter at the end. Nice, good tweet, Somi. Good tweet. I like when people use their brains, and Somi uses his brain a lot. I like that. Boom. What else? See, everybody wants Richard to stream, man. They're like crazy. They're crazy for Richard to stream, man. Guys, we need to stream, man. It's up to us now. I think that is quite clear. At least until Richard streams again, right? That's quite clear that it's up to us. We are the new Hex Entertainment. Tune in every day, 11:30. There we go. Had to confront. Boom. What else? Yeah, everybody call him a scammer. You see, even these guys, the guys who think who actually are okay with Flat Earth, think Richard is a scammer. I mean, really, you're okay with Flat Earth and you think Richard is a scammer? Come on, man. Oh God, these people. I don't have anything against Flat Earth, by the way, guys. It's absolutely fine. I just think that, so you can actually think that the Earth is flat and like think a lot, and then, but for Richard, it's like you have like some mental blockage. Again, I think it's the marketing stuff. It's the way that he speaks. They get triggered. Nobody can, like, I guess for people who are not used to hear the truth, for them it's quite hard to hear the truth. I guess, like, yeah. So they don't compute. They just don't compute. But it's fine. It's all fine and dandy. Ooh, the highest amount of X ever staked in February without counting the OA staking. Nice, Ben. This is cool information, guys. This is really cool. We're getting more stakers, huh? Who would have thought that, guys? Who would have thought that, like, staking a lot of X would onboard more, like, stakers? Nice. Let's repost this. This is cool information. It just means that, well, like I do, X does seem to be getting more scarce by the day. Yes. Did you buy Wise? I have no idea what that is, man. Sorry. No idea. I bought Hex. Do you know what Hex is? Guys, I have found this new coin. It's called Hex. You need to check it out. Contract ends in 39. So you can also buy eHEX. It's the copy on Ethereum. So some people say it was the original one, but I'm not sure. I still doubt it. Yes. Tem. There we go. Investors who succeeded. Over a year ago, I have encouraged my older brother to buy PulseChain when he was trading all-time low. Nice, smart, Franklin. Smart, Franklin. That was good advice to your brother, bro. Your brother is happy, I'm sure. Your brother is happy with you, man. That was good advice, Frankie. All right. What happened? Let's see how this story ends. To take the opportunity, blah blah blah. He buys it, right? He doesn't know anything. All right. He said, and the oh man. I don't know what that means, man. That's a cool story, man. Frankie, man. Boom. No, actually, this is what's gonna happen. You know, like most people won't be aware. Like the people who are gonna buy in the next few months, they're not aware of any of this shit. You know, they're like, there was a case, there was a, I had no idea, I did not know, and we've been suffering here for the last 3 years, right? It's fun, man. It's Bitcoin. It happened the same with Bitcoin, like literally the same thing with Bitcoin. A lot of people had to fight for it, like, and the newcomers just came along and were like, okay, yeah, this is cool tech, and like promoted and did not give any value to the people who were here before. It's I hope it happens with us, man. I hope it happens with us. I hope there's like new PulseChain hex influencers coming up in the next few months that are gonna outshine us all and be like, no, these guys don't get it. They're like stupid. Like, this is what's cool about PulseChain. that I would love to see that. I would love to see that. That means adoption, baby. A lot of adoption. I love competition, man. Bon dia, Grumpy. How are you doing, baby? How are you doing, Grumpy? Grumpy Schnauzer. He's a grumpy dude. But a nice one. Do you think I hold the hex now and wait to pump and stake it, or okay. That's a good question. Okay. So how can I put this? Okay, first let's look at the dollar price, right? Usually when we're talking about staking hex, people, I guess it's not that they forget, right? But they leave it to the end, right? Let's start with the hex price in dollars. If the hex price is higher today than it is tomorrow, then probably buying tomorrow, right, would be a smarter move, right? But if you have the hex now already, you already have it, then it's smart to stake as soon as possible, because the t-shirt rate goes up, so it's going to be more expensive in t-shirt terms, right? So in X terms, sorry, to stake tomorrow than today. So this means that probably you should stake as soon as possible, when you want to stake, and bigger and longer pays better. Don't never forget that, guys. So bigger and longer pays better. The longer you stake, the better, and the more you stake, the better. There are caps, obviously, but it's the game to play, I guess. Concentration. Now, if you wait and hex pumps, it doesn't affect your staking. It will affect in the sense that probably more people will stake once the price goes up. That's how the market works. Like, remember when we spoke about ink and the farms and the ROI and people clicking the buttons and looking at the window that shows the ROI, the potential ROI in 1 year, blah, blah. So, yeah, that's the same thing that happens with X, right? Now, yield farming and staking long term or even short term, it's not cool. People are not talking about it. Yield, let's say, but they will, because everybody loves yield, and when price goes up, nobody assumes the price will go down. So for them, yield makes total sense for those people coming in. Yeah, I think staking will be big again at some point, because it's the best way, in my opinion, to earn yield. No middleman, no nothing, just you and the contract. Just you and the contract, babe. Just you and the contract. It's awesome. It's really cool. What else do we have? What else do we have here? Docile Diogenes. Why is crypto was from the guy who dumped like 250 million X cause of fixed the liquidity. Who dumped he dumped 250 million X. Like to be the same as price. This is okay. I don't. Okay. No, I don't. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know why. It's never. No, don't know. Don't know that one. Sorry, man. Nice. Nice. That's smart, Grumpy. Like stake until the kids turn 18. That's long-term commitment. Actually, that's. I think it's the best. The best type of commitment, bro. It's like for your kids, right? It's doesn't even cost you, man. It's like you're happy that you're doing it, right? It's amazing. I do that. I do that. I did that. I had another kid, so I need to do it again for my other kid. But I need to wait a few more years because it's still too young for. If I start staking now, like actually I might start now, and when he turns 15, yes, he'll start sooner. He'll start losing money sooner. That's good. That's very good. I want my kids to invest as soon as possible. You know, like as kids, like. My oldest, I'm almost like, I'm very close to, start teaching her about crypto and that kind of stuff, because I want her to start investing as soon as possible, and I want her to lose money as soon as possible, understand, because they have a way to understand things that we don't, right? I see that. I truly see it, and I accept that. Like, I do accept that. That's why I want to teach her as much as I know, like as soon as possible, because I know that I need to teach her the same thing many times, so that's how we work, right? We need repetition, and then she will have her own thoughts about the subject that I never considered, and that's going to be amazing. Man, kids are the best. So if you don't have kids, you should make kids, guys, because you're literally built for that shit. Like, whatever people tell you the meaning of life is, it's kids. That's it. It's literally continue your fucking species. If you don't do that, you're failing, man. Sorry. I don't want to be hard. I don't want to be harsh. I wish people told me that this sooner, So, yeah, just have kids, man. I hope that the reason Richard is not streaming is because he's having kids, man. I hope that's it. I hope that's the reason. He's just focusing on having kids and raising a family, bro. I would love to see that. Like, Richard wants to be immortal, bro. The key to immortality is kids, man. What the fuck are you doing? Go have kids, man. You're so smart. Improve the world, bro. Make kids, make babies, man. The world needs Richard babies. It does. More than it needs Elon babies, I think, in my opinion. I think Richard is another level. Brain is just different. My preference, right? I just want the guy to have kids. Go fuck women, Richard. Come on. I know you can do it, bro. All right. Oh, this is a good comment in the good book. Pai pobre, crianças ricas, or rich dad, poor dad, right? From what's his name? I was gonna say Kawasaki. That's the brand. That's the the motorcycles. Now it's the guy. What's his name? What did I forget? Doesn't matter. Like poor dad, rich dad. Like poor dad, rich dad, poor dad. I think. Yeah, rich dad, poor dad. The guy. You can Google the name and you can tell me, guys. He's very famous. He loves Bitcoin, by the way, and real estate and Ethereum and all the crypto, basically. Yeah. All right. Grumpy agrees with the kids stuff. Yeah, I think so, man. It's really important, man. We're machines. If you think about it, we're biological machines. Robert Kiyosaki, exactly. That was the name of the guy, Robert Kiyosaki. I was saying Kawasaki. No, Kiyosaki. Yeah, man. It's like what was I saying? Yeah, the kid stuff, right? Yeah, exactly. We're biological machines. I forgot what my train of thought. Yeah, we're biological machines, literally, right? Our goal is to reproduce. So, reproduce. Yeah, I need to have more kids, by the way. So, way more kids. Where were we? Mafia game. Yeah, this is a cool game, by the way. I don't play it, don't have that much time, but I like games. Games are a great gateway for adoption. I actually have an insane idea that I'm gonna put in practice, like probably next year. It's crazy, guys. It's absolutely fucking insane. Yeah, it's embedded on the pDAI protocol. Like, not the idea, but a hint. I love to leave hints on the stuff that that I help producing. You know, I love to leave hints. I think it's Easter eggs are something that amazes me. I love Easter eggs. People finding them, and yeah, it's cool. It's cool stuff. But PulseChain with their pDAI, well, maybe, yeah. pDAI, but be it, okay, yeah, it could be. It doesn't really, work like that, because you have ratios, right? You need to put 100%. Sorry, you need to put 130%. I think 20 or 30% of what you take in, of what you take out. So. Then there is a loop you can do a couple of times, but then it says it goes away pretty fast, I think. So, but it's a good idea. It's a cool idea, right? If you like risk, because when you don't sell your coins, it means you can still be forced to sell them, right? Liquidations, for example. But it's a good idea, man. It's a good idea. I like stable coins because of that, right? They're a good way for you to get liquidity without selling. Yeah, if they work fine, Richard, I don't like this guy. Scammer vibes. Yeah, this was top notch, bro. This one was top notch. Oh man. I did not get unbanned, Dosal. Oh man, you notice everything, bro. Like, you have a good eye. No, this is like, I'm using another account, right? I did not, and I'm pretty sure you're talking about our friend Decentralized Me, right? I did not get unbanned, bro. No, absolutely fucking not. Do you think these people go back? No, bro. They're like, they don't, they don't care. They think, again, it's the ego stuff, right? Like, the best thing that I think I have, or that I like about myself, is that I really don't have an ego, man. I think it's stupid to have one. I don't mind being wrong, and I don't mind saying the wrong things, right? As long as I can give you the rationale behind my ideas, right? It's fine if I'm wrong at the end. I can update my worldview, but people are so fucking sensitive. You show them where they're wrong, where they're failing, and they get upset. They think you're just a mean person. No, bro, I'm just showing you where you're failing, right? They say they like Richard, right? But then I can imagine if they had a meeting, like if they had an interview with Richard and they start bashing on them, they would cry. They could not handle it, man. It's like that's why I said like what I said, and I'm not wrong. We need better leadership, right? If this is like, if they can't handle criticism from the Pedro guys, like from me, a guy with these sunglasses, like, come on, are you kidding? Do you think you can handle the real world, bros? No, you can't. You cannot just block people in the fucking real world. You need to support your ideas. You need to, to explain, to give it thoughts. If somebody challenges you just a little bit and you go blocking them and saying that they're stupid, man, that just no, doesn't work like that, man. You're just gonna look like a fucking loser, because the reason why you want pDAI to pump is because you want to pump your bags. It's not because of anything else, right? It's just because of that. So use logic, use reason, I guess, to explain your points. And when you fail, just admit defeat. It's fine, man. There's always a new battle to fight the next day. So yeah, man. And I'm the most bullish on pDAI, man. I'm probably more bullish than they are. Yeah, guys, that's the reality of things. I just don't use stupid reasoning. I try not to, and if I do, please call me out. Say, no, bro, that's stupid. You just want to pump your bags. Boom, like. Is he streaming? Oh, nice, he's streaming too. Good. Go Wolfie, stream, bitch. Tell the people the price action is good at that, man. You should follow Wolfie. He's good. Why did Trump dump the markets? Wendy. Aye. By the rumors, tell the news. Ooh. What's Oh yeah, it's the working group. Yes, I like this tweet. See, lots of engagement. This is the type of tweet we want lots of engagement with. Yeah. Yeah, actually, I don't know how this works, right? I mean, okay, now is the case dropped. He won. What happens, right? Who pays for all the cost? I have no idea, man. I don't know how that works. Can he invoice the SEC? Yeah, Zach is right, man. PulseChain is the most hated blockchain in existence. Yeah, it's glory, guys. It's like when you are on the train that has, like, the founder who never sells, who has a bunch of money, who we know is a marketing fucking genius, and you're still bearish on this, man. It's like, you're retarded. You are. You have to be retarded. You have to be a total mid curve not to love Hex and PulseChain. It's the only explanation. You don't have the ability to think. And man, we need these NPCs, right? Because they're gonna buy our bags later when the Cointelegraph tells them that it's good to buy Hex and Hex is cool. They will buy Hex. They won't tell us. They won't admit defeat, but they will buy fucking Hex. I saw it happening. I saw it happening in 2020, 2021. The haters end up buying Hex because, they want to be on board the pump. Like Eric, right? Pretty big Mexican, but always shitting on Hex. It's a strategy, my guys. Like it brings attention, whether we like it or not, but it makes you look stupid, and I don't want to look stupid. I want to say smart things. When I don't say smart things, I want people to correct me so that I can, think about it a little bit longer and more, and then, improve my worldviews. But from a marketing perspective, if you don't mind looking stupid, yeah, sure, it's great, man. Especially if like a high follower account, it's a great way to get the word out. Just say the wrong things and people will come correct you. It's actually smart. So I do support Eric. I think he's a nice dude. He's a very smart dude. Once I heard him completely bashing Zilliqa. It was Zilliqa, man. Technically, he's very gifted, man. He knows his blockchain stuff. Very, very gifted. But sometimes very gifted and talented people technically, right? They're not the smartest making financial decisions. But it is what it is. Exactly, Grumpy. Bad marketing is better than no fucking marketing. It's exactly like that. It's like bad publicity is better than no publicity because of attention. Because people are speaking about you. They know you. They know your name. Like McDonald's. Do you guys remember the 90s campaign against like maybe 2000, early 2000? I don't know. The campaign against McDonald's, that it was shitty food and made from worms and all that shit. I mean, who cares? People knew the brand, so Is this the music or let me see? Yeah, it was the music. Sorry. AI music. Then it kind of breaks at some point. Yeah, man. But let's go. Let's continue. Yeah, good. Oh, we need to check the prices. Of course, I've been rambling for how long, man? How long have I been rambling for? Oof, 1 hour already? Guys, time flies when we're having fun. Literally, I had no idea. I was rambling for like an hour already. For me, it was like 10 minutes or so. Nice. Okay, is there anything to say about the prices? Probably not, right? Probably they're like the same as yesterday. I haven't not checked them yet. I like the surprise. What happened to Bitcoin? I think it went down, right? Yeah, I'm sure it went down. Let's see, 80 something, 86, 85. No, 96. Oh, nice. All right, 86. Okay, could be worse. Not bad. We spoke about it yesterday, right? It could drop a little bit and a little bit more a little bit longer consolidation, right? A longer consolidation. So yeah, like 2 more weeks. You know the drill, guys. Just 2 more weeks. We get back to the trenches. We get back to fucking work, spreading the word out, showing the fucking prices and people complaining and doing that shit like again. You know what? You know the drill, man. We've been doing it for like the past 3 years. So just another day at the office, guys. Just another day at the office. At some point, this will change. Green candles and people super happy and excited, like, and but look, everybody's super excited already, man. Even with the prices dumping, like we just saw Twitter, everybody was excited, right? We didn't see any bearish tweets from Johnny Sachs today. So I mean, yeah. It's good. It's good day today, guys. Good day today. Let's go. Let's see some prices. It's updating, sorry. I'm not the bot. I'll literally just prove you guys I'm not the bot. Nice. See? Just a real human being with cool shades. That's who I am. Let's fucking go. Ooh, see. What's pumping the most? Oh yes, it's Hex. You see, Hex is always pumping the most. Ay. What are they? What are they? Actually, in the last hour, Hex 555 Giga is pumping. Giga is buying our bags, man. I like that. Keep going, Giga. Keep pumping that shit. We need to work for our bags, baby. We need to work for our bags. All right, what's going on here in the chat? Somebody's making predictions. I like this. Wait. Oh, where is the chat? Wait. I can see it here. Where is this? Sorry. RH stream in 17 days. Okay. I don't know why you say that, but I like that. I would love that. I don't think it's gonna happen, but I would love that. 100%. I would absolutely love that. Just sit back during 4 hours and asking questions, interacting the chat, man. That's the life, bro. That's the life. I can't wait for that. But I think we need to probably wait. We need to wait a little longer for that, man. We need to wait a little longer, I think. But we'll see. So, guys, what's pumping last hour? X555. All right, let's see you, X555. Oops. Oof. All right. Just look that bad. If it consolidates around here, this region here, that's bullish. We'll see. Giga, work for my bags, bitch. Come on, do it. What else? BitcoinHEX. All right, BitcoinHEX. Let's go, baby. Well, and I kind of want to talk a little bit about the pump tire, tokens, because we'll see if new is always better. We'll see that. Like, I sense a little bit of I'm not gonna say anger, but a little bit of judgment, or when you're like stretching the neck and like, I'm not happy about this. You're not telling, but you kind of see. A lot of the pDAI guys, right? I saw them a little bit, tits out, like looking and not liking the die from Richard Hart, the meme die. Could that be the real die? We'll see, guys. We'll see. Yeah, BitcoinHEX. I like this. I really like this branding. It's cool. Really cool. Looks good. Just consolidating. Like since yesterday, nothing happened. Nothing. Only prices down a bit, I guess. Yeah. Let's look. Oopsie. Pump that tire. There we go. 20 days after the SEC drop. Okay. That, I mean, I said I would love that. I don't know why 20 days after the SEC case drops. What's the deal with the 30 days, with the 20 days? Is that a legal thing? I think I read something about that, right? The 20 days where they can make it, they can amend something, right? I don't know, something like that. That was the haters discourse, I think. Like, oh, but they can amend, they're gonna go after him, and he's fucked, bro. Come on, they literally won, and you're still, saying stupid shit. I don't know. I don't get these people. They're losers, I think. Not you guys. I'm talking about the people that are against Richard Hart and think he's a scammer. Okay, yeah, it's consolidating, I guess. We'll see. It really depends on the broader market. We know, right? Like all these, they all depend on the broader market. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, exactly. Grumpy. Thank you, bro. Exactly this. So there's a time period that the SEC can respond to the court dismissal, basically. Yeah, exactly. They have nothing on it. That's the point. Like they have nothing. Like what are they gonna say, right? Like nothing. And look, they're dismissing the cases against like everything and everybody. So I don't think they're gonna go again after him, right? After the judges were like, no, you have no case, guys, and they're like, oh no, I'm gonna present this cool evidence now that I forgot, right? It's not gonna happen. It's not gonna happen. They're gonna lose, and the haters are gonna lose again, because that's what haters and losers do, man. They lose and they hate, and they lose and they hate again, and they hate some more and they lose some more, and then they lose a little bit longer and they hate more. That's what they do. They're idiots. They could upgrade their own views, right, and say cool things about Hex and Richard, and realize what a great man the guy is, man. Just spitting out fire knowledge, fire alpha, all the time. But they don't appreciate it, of course, because I don't know, because they're not asking them for money, or I don't know, man. It's weird. I never understood that, honestly. It was so entertaining, Richard, all the time. So even before Hex, I had no idea. I never understood why they don't like him. Maybe because the way he speaks or the way that he sends his message across. Usually femboys don't like him, right? They're like femboys, so they're very offended by everything. Okay, so maybe if they go after him, they have the fees thing. That's the thing I don't know, man. I have no idea how the fees work, right? It's like if they go after you, and they lose, do they have to pay the fees? Like, I have no idea how that works, right? No fucking idea. But it was great to see the legal system working, like, as it should. Amazing, man. We don't have that in Portugal. Our lawyers and legal system are usually not the best, I think. So it is what it is. Socialism, guys, it's not great. Not great indeed. Wait, I completely forgot. We're looking at the prices. Can you see the price charts? I hope you think. Well, I'll check it in a second. Okay, losing side has to pay for the legal fees. Okay, perfect. I knew that applied in normal cases, but against the SEC, I don't know. If you say so, I believe you, and it does make sense. So, ooh, look at this ink. I like this. Can you actually see the chart? Let me see here on the. It's not great, right? You don't see it very well. Let me just. It's a little bit better, I guess. A little bit better. Yeah, nothing much, just consolidating. Again, it's like this range here. Like, if you can stay around here, it's good. I think it looks good. Even if we go lower again, it's fine. Like, we'll recover again. That's why I say it doesn't matter. Like, if it's like $2 or $1 or one and a half, and I mean, yeah, I understand it matters, right? In terms of purchasing power, but I always focus on the long term. Like, what's the max price I think you can reach, right? Let's say it's 1K or 10K. doesn't matter if it's $1 or $2 you're buying it, right? I know it matters, but in the the grand perspective of things, the grand scheme of things, who cares? Just buy as early as possible. I don't like to time the market. That's just me, because if I see value in something, I just want to hold it as soon as possible. I don't mind waiting, right? I can play that game, and I also don't mind buying at the wrong time. You know, I can just buy more later. So that's fine. You know, as long as you have income or can make some money, it's good. You're good. You can always buy more later. Yeah, man, bacalhau and pastel nut are good stuff, man. Like, again, Portugal is good for the food and the weather, man. That if you're moving here with money, sure, smart decision, bro. It's cool, but like to work here is not great. Just to live here is cool. Yeah, if you have money, it's a great country. You can enjoy yourself a lot, I think. It's not cheap anymore, right? It used to be cheap and a great opportunity for foreigners, but yeah, that time is long gone, guys. Long gone. It's not gone everywhere, but I won't tell you where to go. Yeah, I go to Lisbon and like that's fine, but yeah, the really cool places, like yeah, I will keep those to myself and my friends, I guess. Not even my friends, man, like just to myself. It's too much alpha. But yeah, bacalhau, pastel de nata, guys, that is good stuff. Pastel de nata is probably the best thing that we have, like the best sweets. Super simple. Custard tart, that's it. Retirement plan, Grumpy, nice, smart retirement plan, bro. Yeah, that's a good plan, I think. You come here to enjoy. You have to, you will have to hang out with me, bro. That's the bad part, I guess. But not every day. I'll give you 1 or 2 days free, right? So it's not bad. You still have 2 days to yourself. It's cool. Yeah. yeah. But if you ever plan on moving here, let me know. I can tell you like places I like, so that you don't go there to avoid me. Oh man, we have fun. Yeah, man, Ink, who cares? It's doing the same thing, man. It's like they're all doing the same thing, I guess. Anything? So let me see is this the die, everybody? Yeah, this is the die. Don't want to go back to Brazil, and Australia is losing the plot. Yeah, man. Yeah, Australia is crazy, bro. Are you from Australia? Yeah, Australia is fucking insane now, bro. I wouldn't go there. There's already too much stuff there that can kill you, but that part is I can live with that, right? But the other stuff, the government stuff, it's a bit crazy. I can deal with it in Portugal because I'm Portuguese, right? So I kind of know the system, so it's not difficult to find your way. But abroad, man, no, I cannot learn it. It's too hard. I'm not from there. It's impossible. Back to Brazil. You were in Brazil, man? Nice. Brazil is cool, man. Brazil is cool. But yeah, it's a bit dangerous, I guess. It's a bit dangerous. So yeah. Not for me too, man. Not for me too. Just to visit is nice. That is nice. Yeah, man. Portugal halfway, bro. Yeah, sure. I get it, man. And it's not bad, Portugal, I guess. Yeah, but where are you, man? I haven't figured that out yet. If you're talking about Australia, yeah, sure. The government is, or in Brazil, sorry. No, you don't want to go back to Brazil. So, are you in Brazil? Maybe you're in Brazil. Sorry. Yeah, but in Brazil, the government is also rubbish, man. It's like they learned from us, right? So they learn from the best. Yeah, it's like socialist parasites, I guess. But it's the population that puts those guys in power, so it's kind of like the population's fault, in my opinion, right? Yeah, that's why I think. But if you ask around in Portugal, like about crypto, people say it's a scam, or if you ask them if they invest, they'll say no. But they'll obviously play raspadinha, they'll play the scratches and Euro Millions and all that shit, right? So that's the sort of meta. Actually, there was a study that was done, it's like from last year or 2 years ago. It's like very recent times. Okay, I'm not sure if it's like 2 years, but it's recent times. Okay, and they calculated how much was spent by by people who were by the population in general. And it was a crazy number. It was on average like 100 euros. It was something crazy. Like I was completely astonished. I was like, if these guys bought 100 euros of crypto per month, like their lives would be so much different, right? But that's why we cannot have like why not everybody can be rich, right? And we have different social levels and all that stuff, because that's how the world will always work, man. You cannot save everybody. Even if you want to, they don't want to be saved. They want to be stupid, right? That's how the world works. That's why I stopped feeling bad for people in general. Like, they're just fucking stupid. I tried like onboarding people like since I joined like 2015, 16, so like 10 years, and it's pointless. The lesson I learned is like, it's pointless, because the very few people we onboard, it's cool, right? Like who you onboard and stay, right? That's cool. But most, it's like they don't stay and they hate you because they should have bought, right? Or they buy and then they don't sell and they hate you because the price went down. So it's like, bro, it's pointless. It's like, no, I stopped kind of promoting crypto in my real life, right? I don't speak that much about it. Actually, I don't speak about it anymore. Like for the past year, I think I literally stopped speaking about crypto in the real world. Like, if people like are in crypto, like nah, not. I don't know. I don't know as much about crypto. It's like, yeah, it's not really productive in any sense, right? And then and then again, it's like you won't onboard that many people, right? Because probably they will be onboarded on YouTube or something like that, right? If I talk to them in real life, they won't listen to me. But if they see me on YouTube, it's like, oh, he's saying something important. I don't know why, bro. It's like just how things work, I guess. I don't know. But yeah, I literally stopped talking about crypto in real life. I just realized it. Yeah, it's funny how things work, right? You're trying so hard to onboard people, and then you realize they will onboard when they onboard, and the latter that they onboard, the better for you, man, because they'll be buying your bags anyways, right? So just let them buy your bags later. It's fine. You have more time to buy yourself, which is great. It gives you time to think, to know what to buy, when to buy. I like that. Yeah. I joined 4 months ago and already tired of trying to onboard people. Oh yeah. So yeah, it's hard, man. It's hard work. And now you know why you're tired? Because it's you've only known crypto while it goes down, right? Well, more or less. Not only down, but you know what I mean, right? You see the charts from the past and you see 10,000x, and you're like, oh my god, this is insane. Well, although you can like pDAI did that, not well, actually at some point I think it did 10,000x, didn't it? Or 1,000? No, I think it was 10,000x. But yeah, man, it's hard, right? Especially when things are not going up. Like you don't want to onboard, right? It's the best time to onboard, right? But it's the worst time for the people hearing about it, because they're stupid and they look at the charts and they only see red and they're like, oh no, I'm not gonna buy this shit. It's going down, bro. How can I buy shit that goes down? No, I want to buy shit that goes up. That's the logic, right? So yeah, they don't have like new people. They don't have an understanding of markets, so it's okay. We were like those people at some point, guys. We were those people. So not you. You're already, man. If you've been in PulseChain, I think you learn 10 times like faster than normal crypto people. Honestly, I think you'll learn 10 times faster, because the concepts we discuss here in PulseChain in general are like way more advanced, and it's not really technically advanced. It's more important. It's philosophically more advanced. People are always focused on the wrong side of things, which is, I'm here for the tech. Come on, boss. Nobody's here for the tech. It's a good joke, right? But nobody's here for the tech. We all know it. Everybody's here to make money, and like discussing, even that's why I think people pretend and then discuss the tech, but that's not really even the important part. The important part is the philosophical and the values part, the cypherpunk ethos. Tech is only important because it elevates some values. That's it. That's the only reason why some crypto technology is important. That's it. It's not because of whatever, like being magical and allowing you to do this and that. It's not like it. There's very, again, for me, the important part are the core values, right? That this technology enables. It's not really the technology per se. It's only the values. Because if we use this technology for the wrong things, right? And I know that there's no right or wrong. When I say right things and wrong things, I'm not talking about memes or DeFi, right? I'm talking about government using the technology to control people, for example, right? Or we being able to use the technology to emancipate ourselves. That's what I mean when right and wrong. It's not really memes or DeFi or utility or any of that crap, because it's literally what it is. It's crap. It's a narrative that we create around something. Bitcoin used to be peer-to-peer digital cash, then it moved to uncensorable, untrackable private money, then it went to store of gold. No, before that it went to programmable money, then it did not work as programmable money, so they were like, okay, now it's digital gold. So I mean, it's always the fucking narrative, right? The technology itself did not change, right? It changed, but the core of technology did not change, right? It does the same thing. It has always done the same thing, right? You mint the coin, you send the coin. That's what to do. Simple stuff. Hi, somebody's saying that they're not here for the tech. I like that. I really like that. Thank you, man. Thank you for being honest. I mean, you don't get it. You will get it. And when you get it, you will understand that the tech is cool. But the cool part about the tech is the price. If like people choose to ignore it, fine, absolutely fine. But the cool part about our tech is the fucking price, because it does have a price attached to it, and that's so fucking awesome, right? It's so fucking awesome. I mean, I think people like Richard is really the god king. He really understands markets and he focuses on the price almost exclusively, and he's right. He's absolutely right, because the price is literally what enables the technology to dominate. Man, we're really lucky. We're in a point of history that's cool. That's really cool. Having the money on the internet, like there's voice over IP. Now there's money over IP. MOIP. It's a great concept, man. It's the future. And now Richard talking about privacy. Yes. Richard talking about privacy. That's cool, guys. That's so cool. I like privacy. I have a podcast with 3 guys since 2020, right? Crypto Café PT. It's for me #1 podcast in Portuguese, and 2 of them are pretty hardcore privacy guys, like Monero guys, and I think, in my opinion, Monero will probably be one of the biggest plays in a couple of years, like proper big, in the sense that it's blocked everywhere. So we know it's good. We know it's an awesome currency because nobody wants to accept it. So it works, not like Bitcoin. So yeah, man. You can, Grumpy. Yeah, I can share it here. Yeah, let me share it here. We'll have another listener. Nice. CryptoCafe.pt. Yeah, simple. Yeah, it's this one. That's my old podcast. Been doing it for so many years. Yeah. What happened that if after COVID-19, the word that we cannot say. I think we cannot say it yet. Can we say it? I don't know. I'm not gonna say it. Doesn't matter. People don't get how messed up the world is, and still don't get crypto and how it can change and protect privacy and wealth. They are doomed. Yes, they are doomed, but we cannot save them. That's the point, right? We cannot save everybody. We don't even want to save everybody, right? That's the thing. Between just us guys, we don't tell this to anybody else, but we don't want to save everybody, right? It's pointless. It's not how things work, right? Some people don't want to be saved, and we need to respect their their choices. So that's what I mean. We need to respect them. So they don't want to be saved. They want to be workers and worry about social security and worry about taxes and all that shit that we don't care about. We don't care. We simply don't care about, like, giving money to the government and then like taking it back in 50 years. Like, we know that money won't be there. We already accepted that part. So we contribute to crypto instead. That's where we choose to put our money. Simple stuff, right? And that's true power. That's true power. I mean, they can do everything. They can block us, attack us, take our stuff. But, if you memorize a piece of paper with 12 words and you burn that paper, fuck them forever. That's it. Fuck them forever. They can put you in jail for the rest of your life and money's still yours. I like that, right? That is fucking privacy, bro. And yeah, I understand. They can get you and beat you and eventually you give them what you want. Sure, absolutely. 100%. Nothing beats weapons in that sense, right? Nothing beats the power of the force. Literally. You forcing somebody else to do something. Yeah, obviously that always wins at the end. But now you have a much better way to actually escape if you want with your wealth. So that's crazy. That's crazy powerful. Like if you don't see that, I cannot help you. I cannot save you. Nobody can. That's just how things are. Yeah. Yeah. They can touch my kids' hex stakes, exactly. As long as you have the private key memorized, yeah, nobody can touch it. They can force you, they can do everything to you, but, it's your choice to release the information, let's say. That's powerful technology, bros. That's powerful technology. That's why I think governments are really after us, really after, crypto in general. Like, when I say governments, like the US, for example, is like crypto friendly. I think at some point every government is going to turn on their citizens in terms of if you can store your crypto, right? Like they did with gold. It's going to be similar, I think, at some point. So, not your keys, not your coins. Don't fall for yield. Don't fall for the shiny new thing. Don't fall for now we're your friends. Don't fall for any of that. Nobody's your friend. You're alone on this. You're fighting for yourself. That's it. Some people, they might help you on your journey. That's it. But you're doing it alone, guys. Don't forget that. Nobody here is friends with you. Okay? This is a market. Market means everybody's trying to gain something. That's how things work. It's a matter of buying early and selling, after. Before the price dumps and after everybody else, which is hard. So it's a playing field. And I think it's important that, we build communities and help each other out, right? But at the end of the day, I don't think we should see markets as, places where people are friends, right? I'm just saying this so that you can, always take with a grain of salt with everybody saying, right? Even me, right? Even me. Because there's always intentions and stuff behind the curtains, right? So stuff that you don't know, stuff that you don't see. So it's really important to always take everything with a grain of salt, right? From everybody. Because at the end of the day, everybody wants to make money. Everybody wants to fucking win. And some people do it the right way. Others, and mostly, I think most people just do it any way they can. So beware of that, guys. Be extra careful, especially during bull runs, because everybody will try to take advantage of you, because everybody's excited and happy and crazy, and it is. So beware, pay attention. And yeah, I think this is good for today, I guess. Let's not watch the rest of the charts. Everything is a little bit down, so we'll see how it is tomorrow, guys. We'll see how it is tomorrow. Maybe it has improved. We'll see. Yeah, I'm sure it will at some point. If not tomorrow, just 2 more weeks. You know the drill, guys. You know the drill. Now, it's time to go back to the fucking trenches, guys. Buy, and buy some more. I hope you guys had a great evening. I sure did. I sure did. I'll be back here tomorrow, same time, you know. Let's see what we'll discuss tomorrow. Let's see what the market reserves for us tomorrow. Thanks for being here, guys. Grumpy, Dowsing, you know, it's great to have you guys here. Commenting, creating conversation. This is cool, man. I like this. I think I'll keep doing this. This is very nice. Very, very nice. Thanks, guys, and we'll speak very soon. Ciao, ciao.